Hey YouTube. Okay, so part 2 of our happy little dolphin. It's still Friday night for me, but I don't think you're going to see it this Friday night. I'm still busy actually uploading video number 1 of this. I have put on some extra light here, but it's like shining in my face, which doesn't really help, so I'm going to just tilt it down. I did a few extra plotting lines as well. I've made happy little dolphin into a happy little dolphin, given him more of a smile, and then I've plotted some extra just little lines here. So I think what I wanted to do is do like big swishy fans, so we'll see how that works out, if I'm going to go with that. So yeah, I thought I would start with that. I've cleaned out my paint well, so I can put in fresh paint. And now for the thinking to begin. I see I've got a little spot there, but I'm not going to worry too much about that now. Okay, I'm going for my ball tools. Let me just think. I'm going for the ones that are my favorites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be good. I'm going to use 5 of those, because remember, this side and this side, they are the same size. So let's give that a go. Let's see how that goes. I think I am going to start with color number 8 and work backwards. So color number 8, and I'm going to try and do big swishes. Let's see how well this ball tool will travel with how much paint. Lots of paint, because the bigger the tool, the more paint you need. The bigger the paint you need. Listen to me. And get a wet wipe handy. Oh, and I am wearing my apron. I do have my little purple apron on, so I can stop wiping my tools off on my clothes. And as you can imagine, most of my clothes have got paint on them. I'm going to start with the smaller one. I just want to see how well this travels. See, it doesn't travel too far, so what I do then, I can find my tools because they tend to roll underneath my cake board. Take the small side of that one, and I'm going to pull it through the smaller side. Go again. Just pulling the paint through, and again, because I want that to end there. That doesn't look too bad, and that was the smaller of them. So let's see. Let's move around. Get lots of paint. You know what, this extra light is actually worrying me. I'm going to switch it off if I can reach it. Ugh. Oh, that's a bit better for my eyes. I really just feel like that's shining right in my face. Okay. I'm going to load the paint up a little bit. Maybe 3 dots. That's good. Let's see if I can get the paint to travel all the way. Probably not. Nope. Stop there. So again, small tool, pick up some more paint and just travel it through. More paint. Travel it through. Oh my gosh. This main road. It's quite shocking. This main road on a Friday night and over the weekends can be really hectic. I'm about 2 streets down from the main road, but jeez, it can be noisy. Just making my paint travel. This one's got quite a long way to go. There we go. Right. Moving on, let's go to the other fin. Jumping straight in this one because, like I said, I've just kind of finished uploading and filming part 1 of this, so I'm in the groove, so I'm going for it. Okay. And let's stretch this one out. Lots of concentration. I really want that to go all the way to the end. I'm just moving the paint along. There we go. Alright. Let's do this side. Could use a bigger ball tool for this, but I want the initial dots not to be so big, so this is why I have chosen for this size tool. Just travel that tool as far as it will go. Clean off my tools in between. And just keep going. Spread the paint. And I'm remembering to breathe in between. Sometimes you forget to breathe. Oh, and my light's flickering. Sorry guys. I don't know why my light's flickering like that. Please don't. I am trying to film. Oh my goodness. Alright, now I've been contemplating the tail. I'm not too sure if it's going to work, but the only way to know is to try it. Now I keep losing my ball tools. Where did it go now? Oh my gosh, this is just as bad as normal stuff. Where are my tools gone? Where's my paint? Where's my glue? Where's my scissors? There it is. It's hiding. Okay, let's see if this is going to work and how it's going to look. I'm not 100% convinced about this, but if I don't like it, I can always take it off and paint over it. Triple loading those dots. Okay. Little tool. Let's try and spread these out as far as I can go. Without touching that one, I've just touched it. And I've just touched it again. This is a bit tricky. I will fix that. There we go. Right, so now I've just touched this one with my finger. Let's clean off the finger as well. Let's just redot that. Oops. It's really not wanting to dot nicely now. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's do this. Clean wet wipe. And we just give it a wipe. And I can touch that up with some black paint afterwards. Note to self. Should have done the left hand side first. Again, battling with the space issue that's going on here. There we go. Give that a good clean. Little tool. And just stretching out the paint. A little bit more. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I really want to do this other one, but I'm worried I'm going to touch again, so let's see what I can do to not touch. Starting here, I'm going to triple load my dots. Clean that off. Let's bring it down. Oh, remember to breathe. Cool. Right. Those switches are done. We're going down in colors, so we're going to color number 7, and we'll go down a ball tool size. Put that one there, and I'm going to use the small end of this tool. I started here. Oh, the space thing. Coming the space down. Let's double load this one, and I'm going to swish it along this one. Okay, the other side. Double load. Keep that a clean. Let's stretch those out. Small side of the orange tool. Also what I want to do is I want to kind of close that gap up. Lovely. Not bad. It would be nice if my lights stopped flickering. Here we go. Very cute. Alright, let's keep going. Let's turn this around. Okay, let's start with this fin. And the other side. A little bit too much overlapping, but that's not a problem. Right, let's fill it out. Small side. Trying not to touch the rest of my painting. A little bit more. Let's do this side. Let's close it up a little bit. Oops. I can see I'm going to end up having to go and buy another dolphin because it is my mom's favorite animal. But let's just do one dolphin at a time for now. Feeling quite challenged by this, which is a good thing. It's good to challenge oneself. Okay, let's go to the top. Smaller side. Let's double load the paint. Maybe it will stretch it a little bit further. Not really. I think I'm just going to work on one swish at a time instead of trying to double dot them. Well, you know, dot one side, other side, and then stretch them. So let's just do one side first. Because these ones have quite a far way to go. This one has a far way to go, that's for sure. Let's come out here just a bit. Stretching that paint. Come on, all the way. Okay, next one. Don't use that now. Sure, these ones have to stretch quite far. Fill in that gap. A little bit more paint. Come on. You know you wanna. There we go. Nice. Other side. These ones also have a long way to go. So, let's do this. I could triple load these, but again, the initial ball gets too big, and we don't really want that. So we just work with what we have here, closing up that gap a little bit. kind of like walking the paint down. It's quite interesting. I don't think I've ever done this such long swishes before. A little bit more, come on, to really stretch this paint out. Almost there. That will do. Let's do the other side. I want this more this way again. Bit difficult for you guys to see, but easier for me to see. Sorry, got a frog in my throat again. One minute, a little bit further. Closing up that gap. I hope the music from a movie that hubby's watching is not coming through. Okay, that one will be cool. Right, let's do the left side first before I do the right side. I'm going to lose that tool again. Come out there. I think I'm starting to need more paint as well, believe it or not. Let's just put some more in. If in doubt, refill. Let's go this side first. I'm going to come down quite a bit because I've still got a few more colors to go on here. Maybe the tail, I won't do all the colors that I wanted to. I'll decide as I'm going. Right, let's stretch those out. I don't know if you can see down here. Let me just check that you guys are still in screen. Are you? Can you see what I'm doing down here at the bottom? Kind of, not really. Sometimes also when I go to editing, what I think is in the bottom of my screen when I look initially kind of gets cut off when I go to editing. So I'm really hoping you'll see what I'm doing. Closing up that gap. That'll do. This side. Come in close. Okay. Whew. Got the other fin. Start on the left side. Double load paints and drag. So it wants to stop, that's fine. Almost to the end, that one almost made it. That's close enough. Right, other side. Let's come down a bit. Double load. load. And pulling that swish. Oh, that one traveled nicely. Right, let's pull it out. There we go. Our happy little dolphin is coming along quite nicely, I think. Right, let's go this side. Oh, sorry, I need to pull it over a bit. And double load. Swishy, swishy, swishy. That one I've gone over a little bit, but that's fine. And this side. That one's got quite a lot of paint on it, so it almost made it. Just with one swish. That was quite cool. Okay, right. Okay, I just think because of how long I've made these, I'm going to stick to the same tool by going down to color number 6. And same tool. I think so. I think that's what I want to do. And it's just going to start here again. That one almost made it. Haha. And so did that one. But I just want to fill in those gaps. Great. This one. There we go. Ah, coming along so nicely. Awesome sauces. Other fin. Let's turn him around. Happy little dolphin. You'll see I'm not even double loading now. Oh, that one didn't go too far. That's okay. I forgot because that one's shorter than the rest. That's why it was traveling so nicely. So these ones I might have to double load. Just pull the paint a little bit more. Keep going. This one doesn't quite want to stretch to the end, but we'll get it to. Just gotta coax it a little bit. That'll do. Okay, so I might have to do the double load. But it's okay. Keep working it. go. Right, top ones. Not bad. I did tell hubby that he must come tell me when he wants to go to bed. So there might be a knock on the door. Oh, sounds like he's carrying on with watching his series. Next episode. Okay, let's do the back. Oh, that one almost made it as well. That's great. Okay, other side. I'm sorry if I am working overhand and you can't quite see what I'm doing, but I need to see what I'm doing. Oh, wrong side. Small side. That one almost made it. It's good enough. Don't throw it away. So usually I'd go down a ball size as I'm working down my fans. Oh my gosh, where's my voice going? So I should have now gone from this one down to the big side of my purple tool, but like I'm saying, because there's so much travel that has to happen here, I'm just using the same size. There we go. That one's nice. Oh, I didn't double up that one and it almost went. Almost. Yay. Let's just give that a good clean off. This side. Double load that one. Come on, little tail. It's not quite going as far as I'd like it to, but that's fine. Let's double load that one as well. Have to fill in the gap. That'll do. Right, last one. I'm going to come in from this side. Just because I don't want to touch my wet paint. Don't think I'm going to have to double dot this one. Double dip. No, almost. Nice. Very nice. I'm happy with you, happy little dolphin. That one made it all the way. Haha, lovely. So happy. Alright, I think it's time for a new wet wipe. And yes, I do want to try and keep these wet wipes to use in my crafty things, but I don't know what quite to do with them. So, yeah. Another bunch of stuff just to keep because it's pretty. Right, color number 5. I'm going to attempt the big side of the purple tool and see how that goes. I just got to remember though that this one is shorter than all the others. So what might work on this one might not work on the rest of them. Whew, that was close. I almost dropped my tool into my painting. Going to double load just in case. Sure, it actually almost made it. I'm going to leave it at that. This side, let's double load. Nice and slowly. Yeah. Definitely worked on that side. So these sides I might have to stretch with the little orange tool again. But let's see. Double load. I also find if you do pull it very, very slowly, it does tend to travel a little bit more. That one just needs a little bit of help. Just want to straighten it out a bit. Got a bit of a kink in it. There we go. What was that? Color number 5. Yeah. Other side. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Right, let's do this side. It's definitely not going to go all the way, so we just help it along again. Good stuff. Fill in that gap. Yeah. Okay. Bottom one. Let me take this other tool out my hand there. It's a little bit difficult to work in this space, but oh, my hand jiggled there. That was close. Oof. Breathe, 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 breathe. Usually I'm the one who's telling my students to breathe. And not having to tell myself to breathe. That'll do. Other side. It's coming from this angle. Okay, stretch it out. Okay. Bottoms. I hope you can still see. Other side. Let me just fill in the gap on this one. Just a tiny little gap there. Okay. Almost done. Should have done the left hand side first, but that's okay. Just as long as I don't put my hand in it, it's all good. a little further to go. Cool. Let's come around this side again. Sure, almost made it. I'll switch on this side with this color. Just double dip that one. This one should make it. Yep. Just a tiny little gap in there. That's fine. Wow. That's really looking cool. Right. Color number 4. I am going to stick to the big side of my purple tool. Like I said, I would usually now go down to the small side of my purple tool. But yes, we'll make things work. Let's go this side. So maybe give it a double load. Sure. I think I'll try to rush that one at the end. Okay. Ah, perfect. Haha. Perfect. Very close. Sure, whatever hubby's watching sounds pretty hectic. That's why I'm painting and he's watching. Because what else would I rather be doing on a Friday night? Getting the travel in, I'm just not getting right up against this one. I got a bit of a gap there. Oh dear. There we go. Even though it's cooled down a bit, the paint's still drying pretty quickly in the paint well. Nice. This one's already getting a bit of a skin on it, and I've just poured it out. But this paint seems to be a little bit thicker than the others. And like I said, that just happens. Well, that one almost dragged completely to the end. There we go. Going a bit quicker now. Well, at least it seems like it is. Let's come this side. Turn it around, coming from the other side. One needs to be thickened out a little bit. Getting a bit tricky with the angle now. Okay, tail. I wasn't too sure with these bottom pieces if I was going to go with all of these 5 colors. I think it's working out alright. Oh, so close. There's a little bit of a gap there. That's fine, that's better. Let's go from the left side rather. Oh, I've made it all the way. Wow. Very happy with that side. And that one too. Fantastic. Right. Last one. Okay. Wow. I'm wondering what you guys are thinking so far. Right, I want to close those up with a nice big dot. What color and what size? Thinking about going in, oh excuse me, with the very light blue, which is my color number 3. I won't know until we try. Oh, the lid just came flying off. Okay, that is good. Could go back on nicely. Yep. Going back to my tools, I think I want to go maybe number 8. Got little bits of paint all over me. Hang on, it was just mess paint. When that lid flew off, paint flew everywhere. I just want to deal with that because it is acrylic. It's flew all over me too. I didn't even realize. Alright, is this my tool number 8? Yep, let me see how that's going to look. I think that should be good. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Yep, that looks great. I think I'm going to go with that. I might come back and top dot some of these, so this one might, these might get top dots. Yes. Oh, there's a lump in this paint, which I'm not happy about. Also, this is not very flat, so get that lump out. We don't want that. Give my tool a good clean. It's looking really good. Come this side. I'm going to do a big one here. I was thinking about doing smaller ones on the tippy tail. I think I'm going to do that anyways. I'm going to go for number 6 tool. Number 6 tool, yes. A little bit smaller. Yep, that will do. Cool. There we go. Now the switches have got little things on them, which I think looks okay. Right. I want to do like another ring of dots, but I'm also worried about my spacing. That was number 2. Let's go color number, oh, that was color number 3. Let's go color number 2. I keep with my number 6 tool. And then we're going to do an eyeball thing. Strangely enough, this art has taught me to let go of my perfectionism. It's bizarre. You would think an art like this, you would be pedantic about perfectionism, but it really has taught me a lot about myself as well. I can squeeze 2 more in. So sometimes what helps is if you go one side and then you come back to kind of fill in other. That's okay. A bit close there, but that's fine. Breathe. Oops, that's a bit close. That one's also a bit close. Oops. Oh, I've contaminated my paint. I went in the wrong color. I'm sure you saw me doing that, going, no, don't do that. It's okay. You can refreshen the paint. Let me see if I can squeeze one in here. Yep. Oh, it's going to be tight. I don't know if this one's going to go in there. Okay, let me just think about this. I think I'm going to take that one out. Clean red wipe. Why is it whenever you just grab one, like 7 wet wipes come out at a time? I think by now, like, the wet wipe companies would have dealt with this issue. I'm sure a lot of moms can relate. Okay, very carefully, I'm going to take that out. Okay, I don't want to fiddle around too much. Right, where is my nice paintbrush? I found my actual paintbrush. Just a bit of black paint. There's a tiny bit of paint which is very wet there. But I need to get it off. There we go. Very gently. Right. Fixed. Leave that to dry a little bit. In the meantime, I shall contemplate what is next. I think I am going to do color number 1. Just a little bit, and I am going to use small side or big side. Let's use the big side of the orange tool, which is the same as the small side of the purple tool. And I'm going to start there and there and here, and I'm going to leave that one. It's just too close. Here and there and there and there. That one can be a bit bigger. There. Let's put that in. Right, there, just squeeze it in. Oh, it looks a bit funny. Oh well. So, once again, I've gone around my color wheel in a reverse order this time. I'm going to wait for that paint to dry before I dot there. I think I have big little dolphins coming along quite nicely. would have been off there. Going round. Trying not to touch my wet paint on the tail here. That will not be pleasant if I do that. Okay. Right, let's go and squeeze in that last blue dot there. I think I'm only going to put in one there. I think. Can try and squeeze two, but I just don't think it's very wise. Paints are drying so quickly. My word. It's really not that hot anymore. That's going to have to do. I really want to get another one in there, but it's just not going to look right. I'll just close it up with these little dots. And then we'll have to do, I guess. I think that is really coming along nicely. I can't wait to do his eye. I just don't know how I want to do his eye. That's definitely going to be a double dot, maybe even a triple dot situation there. Guys, I think I must call this also a part two done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And yes, thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. See you again next time. Bye for now.